Welcome everybody to the stream. Today we have a lot going on. Hopefully I got the majority of the materials that we're going to need for this stream to be able to get the sorting room and the inventory room built out. I was able to clear out all of this the other day, and it took me quite a while. Got a lot of resources, so we'll have to make sure that we get a good decent area for all that stuff to go. I didn't get all the ores that I would like to collect and stuff like that yet. I can go back through there. Plus we're going to be mining some of that out to put the chests and stuff like that behind there, so it won't be we won't lose too much of it. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started here soon. I do need to empty some of this stuff though, because I don't really need it. I went to the nether and got a whole bunch of basalt, so we had that. Hey Froggers, thanks for joining up. Welcome back. Appreciate you. We do want to get the floor started. That way we have somewhere to walk, so we don't have to walk in between all this stuff. So I'm going to start working on the floor over here, but I kind of want to make sure that it's centered where it needs to be. One thing I'm not sure if we have enough of is actually the deep slate. Hopefully we do. I mean, we're going to be making these into slabs, so it will actually help out a lot more. I do need my stone cutter down here though. Or just trade the potatoes back and get emeralds. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm going to have to get any more food for the rest of the season, because I mean, I have so much fish coming in that I could just trade these fish and get like tons of emeralds automatically, and then trade with my the butcher, and I just get tons of cooked pork chops. And actually I'm going to be, after I run out of this, I'm going to go over to the cooked beef, and I'm going to be set for the whole season, so that's going to be pretty awesome. The corners, I still haven't really figured out exactly what I'm going to do with the corners, so forgive me that I'm not going to be able to figure that out right away. So we'll just move on past the corners for now. Thank you for whoever liked the video. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so back to what I was saying. Let's get... Sorry, my ADHD, I get so distracted sometimes. You know how we had the prismarines as the medium? Well, I noticed that there was some prismarine shards that were actually coming through because it's just coming through too quickly. And since this is kind of a big thing that's coming through, I went in and I named the items. And if you name the items, I mean, yeah, it does use up a lot of levels. I think I went through like 30 levels. But I got a chest full of them. This is actually easier than doing core, and for whatever reason, on like the 4th stack that I was naming core, it kind of it like edited it out like I was saying a bad word or something, which is really strange. But I named them all Y just because it was like the first letter that was just right there, and it was just easy. But I went through and replaced all these with a named item. If you have an item that you don't want, or if you just have a ton of like this, you could just do one item like this and just have the 18 on every single one of them. That might save a little bit more of having all of this, and I might actually go back and replace all these and do it the same way. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I might go back there just because it'll save me a lot of time getting all the rest of them done. We'll see how much I have here. I probably will do that on the following ones, and I feel like I have had less issues with this model than I actually do with this model for the circuit. So, well, maybe later on we'll do some experiments before we do the next stage right over here and figure out what's going on. Let's see how far we can go with this. I just want to kind of get a base of where the floor is going to start, so we can get started on the floor. That's really what I want to get accomplish of just doing this to kind of figure it out. Honestly, I don't know if I want the sea lanterns in the middle, because I was hoping to actually not have any lights on the bottom, because I wanted to look like the lights are coming in from the top. So what I might actually do for this is just put the quartz, and hopefully I don't go through my quartz too quickly. And again, I'll just have to take some time off camera and just go through and trade a whole bunch. Okay, so that's kind of my design. I might want... Come on. I might want this to actually be... I don't know, does that look good? I know some of them I'm going to do a little bit differently. We'll let that marinate for a little bit. Yeah, I know. I got on a little late. I do apologize. For me, it's only 5:24, but still, I wasn't anticipating to be on so late. I wanted to be on by like 3 o'clock. But, you know, I mean, earlier, I got up kind of early and I was able to get a video edited and uploaded for Sunday. So now I have a video ready and uploaded for, let's see here, I got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have videos coming up. So I definitely feel very accomplished today. Just got on here a little late. Okay. But I think that the floor is going to look nice. Again, there's going to be some spots in the center area that we're going to be using for some like torch stands and stuff like that. Kind of looks, is this, yeah, this is high enough, I guess. And then I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do the, since I have a whole bunch of iron? Stop. I don't need my silk. I guess I probably do need my silk touch just in case. I could do iron. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the iron. I mean, the iron's kind of cool. It kind of ties in, which I need to get rid of that. Kind of ties in with the walls and stuff, but I think the smooth quartz would look better probably. Plus, it'll let light in. So let's see here. Just sucks that I have so much iron. It'd be nice to actually use it. Just have this be like that. Not do anything right there. Ooh. Oh, that's a tough choice. And I'm just gonna continue on this. Let me know what you guys think. If you think it should be the quartz or the deep slate tile on these corner pieces in between. And I'll just keep going and you guys let me know what you guys think. Alright, so what do you guys think? Or should I just keep going and you guys think about it a little bit longer? Raise up a little bit so you guys can get an idea. I mean, it definitely would be cheaper. Maybe I should build those sides out, maybe to make it a little bit easier to see. Here, I'll do that. No quartz better? Like just the black side? I mean, it does kind of look like a pathway, more or less, versus like... I'm down with that, because honestly, it's way cheaper. It'd be a lot easier to do. But yeah. The black side? Okay. I'm doing it then. I got one new sub the other day. I was so excited. I love how bright it is though. This white right here is really making it bright. And I'm using this smooth quartz because the regular quartz kind of has like an outline, but like you look at it without actually, you know, putting your cursor on it. There's no lines. It's just so smooth. It's really nice. I do like the black though. Thank you very much for your input on that. I think it's looking way better than the white in between. Honestly, I thought about doing that. I wish that you could put a slime on. Well, maybe you can, but I haven't tried it. Does anybody know if you could put a slime on a lead? I've never tried it before, but it'd be interesting to have like a pet slime. Especially the small ones, because it's like they don't hurt you or anything. That'd be hilarious. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I think it's turning out pretty cool myself, honestly. Sometimes it's like I kind of blow my own mind a little bit. Nice. I feel like I just got rickrolled. Oh, jeez. It's one of my favorite emotes on Fortnite, and I don't use it anymore because it's copyrighted. Like anytime I use it, I basically get it gets flagged and I can't use the video, or it gets muted. So it's kind of frustrating because I really like that emote, and then like all the iconic series like emotes are the same, and I just have it all muted, so like if anybody uses it, you know, I don't get copyrighted, you know, and have my video muted. But honestly, I really love that song. Like I could actually listen to that like so much. Plus I'm an 80s kid, so pretty popular back then. Then it became even more popular. But if something's good, it's gonna be good in every decade, right? Just good, it's good. I want to take a break from doing the floor and start working on the sorting system on this side. I mean, maybe what I'll do is go all the way through this, and then I could do the rest off camera, unless you guys want me to do it. I just feel like it's a lot of work, but we can actually get some of the sorter done. I agree with you. 80s is the best. I love 80s music. Even some of the like the old videos are just, I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia for me, but I love watching old 80s movies, especially like thriller horror type movies, just because to me they're hilarious, because you know the bar has been lifted so much since then. But I don't know, I think it's funny to me, almost as a comedy more or less. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, because this is kind of where the corner is going to be. I haven't figured that out yet, so we'll just leave that. Plus this eyesore right here, I'll be getting rid of it eventually when I get the water elevators put in. If I do have time today, maybe I'll do that and get the water elevators hooked up so we can be able to get up and down from here. I haven't really figured out exactly what I'm going to be doing with the entry level, or the entry, you know, this area yet, because we have to build this out. I'm guessing it'll just kind of evolve as I build this out. You guys are gonna have this song stuck in my head all day. It's hilarious. And this is turning out awesome. Yeah, I'm really liking this. So I definitely want to get more of the sorter done. Kind of want to get like a lot of like the stone type area done, but I want it hooked up to a smelter if it like gets over full. And I don't know where the best place to do that would be, because I will have a bubble column in the middle with a chest hooked up to it, so we can actually have stuff, you know, we could put stuff in it from down here, and it'll get sent up to the chest, you know, system up there. Best fast food place. Oof. Okay, so for me, it's kind of weird because I really like McDonald's, as, you know, not really that entertaining as that is, mostly because, and I'm gonna be straight honest with you guys, I used to work at McDonald's and I feel like their standards are really high. Not necessarily all the employees standards are really high, and you know, if you have a good manager, which I was a decent manager, I believe, but if you have a good manager and they're, you know, doing what they're supposed to be doing in the standards of McDonald's, everything's going to be coming out like perfect and clean and everything. But other than that, I mean, that's just like my go-to. Burger King has been getting a lot better. I don't have a lot of other options where I'm from, but when I lived in North Dakota, there's a place called Culver's, and I don't know if you guys have ever been to Culver's, but they have amazing food. But that's not why I go to Culver's. Culver's, you want to go for their ice cream, because they're kind of like an upgraded Dairy Queen. Is kind of what I would kind of, you know, they're a little spendy, but they have these things called concrete mixers that are like a really, really good Blizzard. And the reason why they're so good is because they're a frozen custard, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, if you guys ever have a chance to go to a Culver's, that's where it's at. Oh man. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings is good, but it's not really fast food. I mean, I don't consider it fast food. I kind of consider it more of a restaurant slash bar. They have a really good sports bar. Thank you all for the likes. I really do appreciate that. Oh. I thought that was a big one. It was just a medium one? Why did it look so big? Did it look big to you guys? Okay. So we got all the way, maybe I'll do one more lane here, and then we'll start working on the sorter on this side. Okay. So let's go back over here. And I don't think I'm going to put the wall up yet, just so we can have room to figure this out. Xbox is getting Among Us, that's cool. That would be fun to do the Helix SMP Among Us stream. That would be fun. I would like that. The items that we're going to be putting over here are going to be, you know, not very, you know, not a lot. You know, it's going to be like individual items that are not very, you know, I'm not going to get a ton of them. Okay, why can't I do that? Okay, so for this one, since I don't want to have to terraform, and if I have issues later on, I could definitely terraform and stuff. I might have to terraform the sides and the back, just because I think a lot of the items we're going to need the double chest stack up like we did over here. But for this one, using a chest instead of a hopper actually saves you iron, and it gives you more space than the hoppers, because you can just go straight up with the hoppers. But if you put a chest here, then you don't have as much iron to deal with. And then just go and kind of go back and forth between these here. What? Rumors say that kids got ran over by a train playing Among Us. Where were they playing? Why would they be near a train? I mean, unless you're like referring to an old, well, it's not really that old, but like a South Park episode. Oh, jeez. How did you not hit me? Get out of here. And then I figured out the 5 items that were coming through here the most would be gunpowder, rotten flesh, nautilus shells, the leather, and then the leads, I guess, because it's really the bulk of the automatic stuff anyway that's coming through. Just bouncing around. And so what we're gonna do, we'll do gunpowder first. That's not really where I want gunpowder, because I might change it, honestly. I might put gunpowder somewhere else, because eventually we're gonna have a lot more gunpowder coming through. Actually, let's just not do gunpowder. What else do we have that we could put through here? Let's do arrows. Let's just, yeah, let's do arrows. Alright, so let's do rotten flesh first. So I'm going to put the 1 item in here, and I just want to see if I put a whole stack of rotten flesh in here. Yeah, it'll just go through, and hopefully if these don't go through, we'll be good. I'm just worried that like once it gets down to 18, these will actually start flowing through. But if this stops at 18, then this will actually, yeah, look at that. This is probably the best mechanic then. Doing the 1 single and having the 18 items. Because that way if you get a whole bunch of items coming in or duplicated and stuff like that, you're not going to have the issue. I'm going to have to reset all of those. I'll do that later though. And hopefully it's not because, you know, these are connected too, because that might be an issue that we might have to look at, but we'll find that out right now as well. A little experiment here. Because I'm worried if I put more items in here, will it actually make the signal stronger and make these go through? So that's what we're going to find out right now. Okay, so let's see if this will screw it up. So if I put 57 nautilus shells, yeah, see. Oh, stop. Yeah, that's going to be an issue. Okay, so I mean, it still works really good, but if you get multiple items in there, it might make 1 fall through here. But if you're only getting 1 falling through, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's do 20. See, 20 is not bad. Let's add like 4 in there. Oop. Didn't mess that up either. Okay. So even if we have a couple duplicates, it's not going to screw it up completely. Oh, dang it. Did I just screw up something? No. Okay. So I'm going to have to go back down. Honestly, I could just leave this like this, and eventually this will get filled up, so I'm not really going to worry about it. So yeah, let's just continue. I think that this is still the better system by far, though. Okay, I do need to make up some more hoppers. Maybe I'll count it out later. Okay, put 1 there. Right there, and we just break this one. And we don't really need to do anything with this for now. We'll just get that later. But eventually all the leftovers and stuff will come through here. Now we can get on to the next set. I have to terraform. Just cover it all up. That was easy. Okay. Okay, so now we have to map this all out. So for the first one, still have this go out. Now if I put one here, does it get locked? Yeah, it does. Okay. So we don't want it to get locked. You do... Okay, so that's the first three. Make this so it's not confusing here. And we can't go underneath here because that'll just, you know, mess it up too. So we can go like that. Hopefully you guys watch that. I mean, if you want to rewind it just to kind of see where it's going, I just want to make sure that this line out here goes to there. Hopefully the only ones that are touching are the ones right above now, so this should work. So now if we have our coal in this one, which I might have to go down and get that. We could do this one first. I thought that was a creeper there for a second. It's like, how in the world? Okay. Yeah, I have to go down and get the slimes and stuff. If you're just getting back, I'm moving this one back a little bit to adjust. You could always rewind it and see what's going on. We had a locked up hopper issue that we're getting fixed. I'm going to do a couple of those just so I can see it on the bottom. Okay. Makes sense why it was taking so long though. Okay, so that one should be set. So now we have to tear this down and refigure this out here. We have to have this one going on this side. This one going in right here and out right there. This one going right here and out right there. That one's gonna be the far one. This one will be the next. Oh wait. I guess I don't need that there. Perfect. So that's that one. And then you got this one. So I want to make sure I'm maximizing the amount of space that I have, while also putting it in the position that I need to. Usually I give myself a little bit more room, and I kind of was trying to minimize this by having this on here. Usually I have it lifted one more, so it kind of gives you a little bit more. So I guess my advice to you would be going one more higher than this, so like there's one block underneath here that's like, so just lift it up one, give yourself, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, give yourself 5 spaces. That way you don't have, or at least you just have more room to work with. Alright, so let's get rid of this. The redstone confused you? What part about it? I can explain it. I know that that'd be hard to probably type it out. But if it did confuse anybody, I definitely want to clear it up. The comparator is it basically tells you how many items are in here, and it gives a certain strength signal to the redstone, and once it reaches the next level up, it gives, like, you can see, like, there's power in these ones, right? But there's no power in this one. Once it gets to 19, it gives power to this, which sends that signal down to this redstone repeater, which turns off this redstone torch, which allows the items to come through. And you're only going to do one item at a time, so you're always going to have like this one item in here, but then it'll be able to go through your funneled pipeline that you just, you know, have it go down. But that's how the mechanics work on this one. Because certain things like hoppers, and I mean there's so many things that give off a certain redstone signal through a comparator. In this specific mechanic, you have these items in this order for whatever reason, and I couldn't explain that to you. Trust me, I couldn't explain that to you. But it gives a certain redstone signal that actually fires off this second redstone dust that fires that all out. So that's how that works. I mean, I couldn't really explain it more than that, because it is kind of complicating. Like, it just is. But yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Okay, let's go here. Hopefully that explains something, you know, or at least kind of, you know, helps in some way or another. Okay, I can't. 4, 5, 6, because that way when I curve it around up here, it'll give me enough room to manipulate the system up here. Yeah, I think I can do that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that shouldn't lock up anything. So if I put something in here, yeah, it shouldn't lock it up. Okay, get that later. And let's hook these up first. Going this way is just to go as close as you can. That way you have all this room to work with over here. That way when I bend this up here, I can actually use most of the space, hopefully, and then just use the 5 items right there, and then it'll give me a little bit more room. That's my plan anyway. A little bit more hoppers. I'm gonna have to make up some more. Should have enough though. And I can't remember which one's which, so we're just gonna have to wing it, and we have to move something, we'll move it. because it's not hooked up. That's why. There we go. Now it should go through. I swear, like, whenever I get frazzled, like, my brain stops working. Okay. Oh, there's the two we're missing. Did this smooth one there? Okay, perfect. Didn't affect it. Perfect. Alright, test 2. So we'll do that. We get the arrows in there. We'll just put everything through. We're gonna go crazy. Might as well. There's marine shards, more of those. Slimes. Let's do that first, actually. Hopefully it's a lot faster than I, anticipated too. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so I think this is going to be the new andesite, not... Okay, so this is the diorite, and then this should be granite. Perfect. See, it's already coming through. It is a lot faster than I thought. Alright, so we got it working. I'm glad. Put this back where it needs to go. Okay, that's coming through. Alright. So I think we got the test good. The coal's coming in right now. Slimes went where they went. Yeah, so now I can actually start putting this all through the system. At least more items, and then we'll eventually get this whole thing completely squared away. I'm gonna get the walls done. Like this isn't gonna be visible and stuff like that, so we'll get that all done probably on the next episode. I'm gonna just gather up more resources and stuff like that, so I'll probably start doing that, and then I'll come back and we'll finish this whole thing out on the next episode. We're gonna be doing the stream a lot earlier because this issue with the lag, I think it has to do with it being later in the evening. So anyway, I do have videos uploading for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday so far, and I'm going to be working on a lot of editing hopefully this weekend if I have time to get more videos uploaded for this next week. I'm not sure exactly when my next live stream is going to be, but if you are subscribed and notifications turned on, you will get notified, and you can come visit me and hang out with me while we play Minecraft. I do appreciate everybody that's been interacting in the stream today. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Thank you very much.